Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Slice of Shonen. I am your host, the Cloudy Crow, and today we'll be reacting to Higurashi When They Cry, episode 21. And in the last episode, things definitely started to heat up between Satoko and Rika. We start off with Satoko actually confronting Rika, and here during their conversation, we're actually able to see, almost crystal clearly, that Rika has changed very much since coming to this school. The Rika we have in front of us now is not the same Rika that was back there with us in Hinamizawa, and Satoko kind of knew this, so of course she tried to bring some of their antics from Hinamizawa, like her pranks, into the school to try to snap her out of this. And so Satoko sets up this prank where there's like a bunch of metal pans that like fall down from this chandelier, and upon letting her plan rip, she accidentally ends up hurting another student very badly, and for this she ends up getting a stern talking to by the principal, and then she's taken into some sort of like solitary confinement cell underneath the school, which seems highly illegal. I don't know how the heck they're getting away with this, but not only did they put her in that cell, but they left her in that cell from what I'm guessing was months to a year, because we know she entered, this was her first year at this school. I don't think she was there for too long, but by the time that she finally got out of the cell, it was already the beginning of her second year. So she was in there for almost an entire school year. But anyways, after she got out, she went to her room and she found a letter from Mion saying that she wanted to have somewhat of a reunion from everybody that was in the game club. We were all gonna head back to Hinamizawa. And so Mion came over, she picked up Rika and Satoko, drove us over there, and then we started our reunion. There we got to see older Keiichi, older Rena, older Mion. It was super cool. We got to play games and stuff again. We had a great time, and then we were about to head back. But before we left, Satoko wanted to take one last walk around Hinamizawa before going back to that hell of a school. And while wandering, she went into the like ritual shed. She found the Oyashiro-sama statue, and then this strange horn fell out of it. So she went up to it, she touched the horn, and then she was transported to this like interdimensional plane, the same one that Rika's able to access because she's a looper, which means that Satoko is most likely a looper now. And so once she gets to this realm, she bumps into a strange figure that looks a bit like Hanyu if she were to have grown up a couple of years. And then many of you guys in the comment section let me know that this is kind of Hanyu but also kind of not Hanyu, because this is like, I guess, an alternate form of Hanyu. But some of you guys also said that this may be like a separate character from Hanyu, so I guess we'll just have to find out in this episode. If you guys are excited for the episode, make sure to leave a like. It would help me and the video out so much more than you might think. So if you could take the time to do that real quick, I would very much appreciate it. And also consider subscribing to the channel for more weekly Higurashi reactions. But with that all out of the way, let's get right into this episode. What? Are these other people that have bumped into her? Oh snap, here it comes. She must be talking about her desire to go back to the good old days. I mean, I wouldn't be too against believing her at this point. I mean, look where you are, Satoko. Wow, she makes it sound simple. But clearly, as we saw from Rika, dying is not easy in the world of Higurashi. And here she is. She looks younger. 5 years ago. Dang. So what's going to be her first plan of action now? Because we know what her wish is. She wants Rika to stay in Hinamizawa. Because once she left and went to that new school, she changed into a completely different person. She forgot about their promise to be together forever. So right now, Rika's goal is to make sure Rika doesn't leave. Whether that be, I think she's of course going to try to convince her to stay, but then if she sees that that's going to fail, then that's when we start getting into the curses and like, you know, people going out of their way to kill Rika to stop her from leaving. And then also maybe killing her so that she can reset the loop. Wait, that's so strange. So, wow, are those two tethered together? If Satoko dies, well, I'm guessing yes. If Satoko dies, then it drags Rika back with her. And that's what Rika was referring to when she said she finally escaped and she was dragged back in time. That's probably what happened just now. So... oh wow, that's actually kind of dirty. Because if Satoko makes someone go and kill Rika, then Satoko doesn't have to worry about going through the pain of death. Of course, she did still die in some of these timelines, but... interesting. Oh man, the memories are coming back. Wait, Rika seems normal here though. So does this Rika have the memories of the Rika that's gone through all of those loops right now? Look, Satoko, she knows what's gonna happen next. Oh, is she gonna ask her to go to... what was it? What was it? Okonomiya? I don't remember what city it was. Yeah, I was right. Holy crap. Oh man, here she knows what to say now. She knows to tell her no. But is she just gonna straight up say like, no, I'm not going? Or is she gonna try to convince her to not want to pursue that dream? Oh, clever. I think I know what she's doing here. Yep. I think she's gonna try to convince her to hold off on studying instead of studying right away. And that might increase the chance of her failing when the entrance exam comes. Interesting. She doesn't seem too happy though. Oh man, I know how much this has to hurt Satoko. Seeing how badly Rika wants to go, but knowing what's gonna happen to Rika if she does go. She's gonna ask her to study. Oh, but Satoko's gonna stop her, dude. See, and this is so interesting. Because we see in the beginning, Satoko's just trying to, like, lightly steer her away from going. But we know later down the line, that's when she starts getting to the more extreme methods of, like, cutting her open and stuff like that. Dude, she's clever. She's playing it off really well. Oh, man. Dang it, Keiichi, you're too nice of a guy. I don't know, every time I see that smile on Rika's face, it just seems a little artificial to me. Like, it doesn't seem like she's truly happy right now. She's gonna study in the middle of the night again, I think. And Satoko's gonna catch her and be like, dang it. Oh man, she wakes up, and Rika's not gonna be there. She already knows. Rika hasn't given up yet. Yup, look at her. Even after a whole baseball game, a whole day of school, she's still down here studying. Now, in the last timeline, this was the beginning of the studying together montage. Let's see how it plays this time. Wait! No. Oh, dude, I'm getting serious deja vu right now. I feel like a conversation very similar to this happened in the last timeline. The music. It's so beautiful. Exactly. I don't blame you at all, Satoko. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I have such a bad feeling about this, man. Alright, so I think two outcomes. Either Satoko's gonna fail this time. Oh wait, no, they're already in the school. But are the events repeating itself again? She did it again. She lied again. Look at her. Look at that smug look on her face. God, these empty promises, man. Backstabbed again. Oh man, she's gonna have to reset one way or another. And I don't know if she's gonna kill herself, so... No, I agree with you, Dark Lord Satoko. I agree. This is indeed unfortunate for Rika. Well, here we go. Gosh, it's disgusting. I can't even look at Rika the same again. She broke 2 promises in 2 different timelines. Get out of the way. Exactly. Oh my gosh! Okay. Satoko, let him know. Oh man. Well, Rika, explain yourself. Oh snap, she's getting into it. Understandable. Dang. Pretty intense conversation going on here. She's hugging her! Back off! Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna be bad. Good tidings. Oh! The trap! Oh my god! Oh my god! These kids must be freaking traumatized right now. A chandelier just fell and crushed both of them to death. Oh my god. Jesus. Wow. And we have a whole new ending scene here with what looks to be a falling chandelier. How fitting for the situation. Holy crap. Wow, I like this music. Alright, let's see what's going on here. We got Rika and Satoko playing together. Alright. But yeah, see, like... Rika did have a point, though. That's one thing I can't deny. Rika did offer her hand to Satoko. But I don't know. It was just strange. Like... How do I explain it? She should have been able to see that something was clearly up with Satoko. And she should have known that Satoko doesn't have friends. Like, she doesn't have anyone else that she can spend time with at that school but Rika. But Rika never, like, took the time to, you know, hang out with her. Just her. I don't know. This is such a complicated situation. Because Rika does have a point. She did try to help. She did, like, give invites to Satoko that she turned down. But it's also understandable why Satoko turned those down. But I don't know. Ooh, that ending. Oh, jeez. Alright, so that, oh my gosh, that flew by so fast. I did not expect that. But Satoko, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm on Team Satoko, dude. I feel like she definitely did get left behind, and she definitely did get backstabbed. Because Rika didn't bother to like go up to her and talk to her one-on-one, like as a friend, and ask her what's up, like what's going on, you're acting strange, like you keep turning down my invites, what's the deal, like do you need someone to talk to? Now you can argue whether she's obligated to go that far or not, but I think that she should have done something, because she was clearly spending like, I don't know, every moment that she wasn't asleep, it seemed like she was either spending in class or with her new friends. Like, okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but there were only 2 invites that Rika gave. There was the first invite where she invited Satoko to come along with her and her new friends to like go meet the third years or something like that. And then the second invite was for Rika to like study with Satoko. But I can understand why Satoko like turned that one down, because she saw that as Rika like pitying her, like, oh no, you're struggling in class, well then I can take some time out of my day and I can help you. But I don't know, I feel like I kind of would have done the same thing maybe. I don't know, I honestly can't say, because I was always the kind of kid in school where if I was struggling with something, like I was never afraid to like straight up ask the teacher, whether it's the middle of class or at the end of class or like during homeroom or something. If I ever needed help with something, I was never afraid to like ask the teacher. But like if a friend came up to me and said like, hey man, I see you're not doing too hot in chemistry class, you want to take some time after school and study, I don't know if I would take that either, because it does seem kind of like they're pitying you. Like, oh man, looks like this is a bit too much for you to handle. Want me to lend you a hand? And I'd be like, nah man, back off, I got this. I feel like this is such an interesting debate. It's hard to say that one side is clearly in the right and one side is clearly in the wrong. Now that we've heard like Rika's explanation, but I'm still on Team Satoko. I still feel like she was the one that got backstabbed, because Rika, she gave those 2 invitations, but she never like interacted with Satoko outside of those. Like, I feel like you don't need to invite your friend to go somewhere or do something to hang out with them. Like, they have like lunch periods where you can sit down and eat with other people in the school, yet she never went by Satoko. But it is still strange. Rika only gave those 2 invites to Satoko, and she never interacted with Satoko outside of that. And I feel like if you're friends with someone, you would. Like, you know, whenever I see my friend in the hallway or something, I always say what's up to them. We like walk to our next class together and just chat. Just like, she never spent any of her free time with Satoko. But that's gotta feel like, dude, Rika literally drove that blade into her spine right there. Oh my gosh. The first time she promised her they'd be together forever, and then Satoko felt like she was left behind. And then, in this timeline, Satoko even told Rika that she was afraid of being left behind because she wouldn't be able to suit this like formal, classy school lifestyle. And Rika told her like she promises she'd like stay by her, and then the same thing happened again. And it's crazy because I called it too. I thought in my head, like, there's one of 2 possibilities. The first one is that Satoko's gonna fail in this timeline, and the second guess was that the same events were gonna happen as what happened in the first timeline. And it did. But anyways, my question of the day, for you guys is going to be, did Rika break her promise? Simple as that. Did Rika break her promise? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But anyways, with that, I'm going to head out, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good one.